Everyone right now is very happy to be a part of the unfolding story of Texas Children's.
This hospital means so much to so many people.
It's one of the premier institutions in the
nation's largest freestanding pediatric hospital.
Its excellence is known far and wide.
We have an incredible breadth of expertise and experience.
We rank among the top children's hospitals in the United States in NIH funding.
Our graduates include 10 chairs of pediatric departments.
You get the best operation that's occurring anywhere from the best specialists that can offer it. That's what Texas Children's is about.
Well over 100 deans, associate deans, and section heads at medical schools across the country.
Medical staff, the administrative staff, the nursing staff.
Everyone that I met there was so loving and so kind and so committed to making a difference.
We record more than 2 million patient encounters per year.
The reach of this hospital is enormous.
From every state in the U.S. and from more than 70 other countries around the world.
There are not very many children's hospitals that have the capacity to do that.
This just doesn't exist anywhere else.
You're in awe of their competence, commitment, and compassion.
We take care of children regardless of their ability to pay.
Regardless of their religion, their ethnicity.
We don't recognize any particular borders or boundaries where the health and well-being of children is concerned. We're committed to a global community of healthy children.
It is not like any other hospital I've ever been
We're on the cusp of our most exciting era of development.
I think it's going to change the future of children's hospitals in the United
There'll
States.
be opportunities for real progress to take place.
It's not a little contribution. We're talking about serious stuff here.
Everyone immediately lights up and says, wow, I want to be a part of that.
I think it's only the beginning.
If you believe that the future of this nation depends on the health of our children, there is no more worthy endeavor.
When it's all said and done, at the end of every day, it's about healing sick children.
The Heal Sick Children campaign could not be going better. Texas Children's has never had as ambitious a campaign as this one. One of the strengths of Texas Children's Hospital is we've always understood what we're supposed to be doing, and that's providing the very best possible care to kids in the area of patient care, education, and research. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, unique buildings and projects, which I think is going to change the future of children's hospitals in the United States. It's the first pediatric neurological research institute in the United States, probably even the world, where we bring together under one roof pediatricians, neurologists, geneticists, neurogeneticists to study all of these problems that affect 14 million children in America, 300 million children worldwide that have some type of neurological deficit.
What's exciting now is just in the last 10 years, what has happened in terms of discoveries. Big breakthrough in Rett syndrome. We have breakthroughs in Fragile X syndrome. We have breakthroughs in Angelman syndrome. We're studying autism. But you know what? They're all being done here.
We have a very big research enterprise that we can pair with the enormous clinical demand in neurological diseases that we're experiencing. And so we are able to do the research that will inform the care of children with neurological problems and enhance their treatment and hopefully find cures for many of these medical problems that have been so vexing.
I've never worked with a chemist next door. I've never worked with a behavioral psychologist and both mouse and humans next door. I had to always go find them, spend time on the phone, calling, traveling around the country, inviting visitors here. If we can get enough of these people in one place, this is practical. This is what's going to accelerate discovery.
There are other research institutes around the country, but what Huda and the doctors are really trying to get at is to help eradicate, hopefully, many diseases before they even strike.
We are really marshaling the troops for a major advance for understanding neurological and psychiatric disorders. And we are in a position now to bring biochemistry, molecular biology, genetics, anatomy, psychology to bear on understanding them in a unified fashion. And this institute is an exemplar of how to mobilize the science of mind for a particular set of disorders.
This is an overall comprehensive maternity center so that the mom won't have to go one place to be seen by the doctor and then somewhere else to be delivered, and then her baby after delivery possibly being transferred away to some other hospital or even some other children's hospital, as opposed to being able to receive all of that care and service in one single location.
The sky is the limit. The opportunities for research are enormous. We have an infant who is born with a severe medical problem, and we try to deal with that medical problem at birth, but now we have the opportunity to deal with it in the womb in many cases. And we have the specialists here at Texas Children's who are on the forefront of that effort.
I knew you from inside your mother's womb, quoting the scripture. So you've been known from inside your mother's womb. It's not as if the womb has been hidden and has been a sacred place to humanity. The whole idea of fetal intervention is by providing the best chance for the fetus to have a good outcome at life. Our goal is to actually improve the outcome for those children. The wisdom that has been provided to be able to do that, we also have to use cautiously, and we have to use with a lot of acknowledging also that this is indeed a privilege.
This is the future for what children's hospitals are going to look like in the United States. There's obstetrics and high-risk OB and maternal fetal medicine doctors and fetal surgeons working side by side with pediatricians and the other pediatric subspecialists. It's the link between the maternity center, which is symbolically realized through the bridge coming over Fannin Street from the maternity center back into Texas Children's Hospital, so that when a baby is born, if they require any other type of medical or surgical intervention, the entire array of pediatric subspecialists are available to that baby right here at Texas Children's Hospital.
This is the largest expansion of a pediatric hospital in the country, but it's a natural extension of our community strategy that's been in place for several years. And the enthusiasm we're receiving from the West Houston community is overwhelming.
Houston is growing in a lot of different directions, but we know that by the year 2020 or 2025, I-10 and Barker-Cypress, that's going to be the exact center of Houston.
The pediatric population alone in that West Houston area is expected to grow 51% by 2015. Business leaders have come up to me and said, Texas Children's Hospital saved my grandchild's life, or I was in your hospital many, many years ago and you saved my life. And they have ties to Texas Children's, so they feel like they're home, like it's a piece of them that's in the West Houston community.
It's a tremendous enhancement for those kids and for those moms that don't need to come all the way in to the Texas Medical Center and deal with traffic and congestion and mobility issues and sometimes even parking. They can receive outstanding, high-quality primary and secondary care in their immediate community through this new West Campus location.
I like Texas Children's a really whole lot.
How come?
Because I know mostly all the doctors and they're really, really nice to me.
I would encourage everyone to commit to giving hope, to help people who are suffering, to truly make a difference.
It's a sad thing that happened, but on the other hand, it's been a blessing. It's shown me that no matter what comes your way, that there's hope.
The atmosphere, the care, the nurses, the doctors at Texas Children's, I just can't express how wonderful.
The level of care that they give at Texas Children's is fantastic.
My daughters know these doctors by first name. I get the best treatment in town here.
It goes beyond the call of duty.
We have people here who understand their world, can cater to their world, and potentially someday find a cure for them.
We're working at it every single day, but we can't stop now. We've got a long way to go to make all of this a reality.
Take a look at him. He's an absolute miracle.
She's having a life we didn't think she'd ever have.
And if it wasn't for Texas Children, he wouldn't be here right now.
I don't think Joseph would be alive right now.
My boy wouldn't be alive. Period.
The only word that I could truly come up with, honestly, is miracle.
I can never thank them enough.
It would probably have to be my favorite hospital.